Hey, what's up? I'm glad you could make it. I'm just getting ready to put the steaks on. No, not ribeyes. No, not fillets. No, it's a chuck steak. But don't you worry. We aged it 2 days with a mixture of salt, 2 parts to 1 part paprika, 1 part garlic on a wire rack in the fridge. The salt tenderized the meat, broke up a lot of the connecting tissues, flavored all that fat that's gonna render out in this cast iron pan inside of the Bighorn pizza oven. And it's also dried the outside out, so we'll get a nice crispy sear. Come on, let's do it. The Bighorn is all the way up. It's pushing 1 thou wow. I'm gonna leave the bottom burner on because we wanna get a nice sear. We also have our cast iron heating in there as well. The cast iron we're using today, and pretty much all the time I sear something up in here, is a uni cast iron. It's really nice because the handle comes on and off so you can get it in there and shut the door. I'm not putting any kind of oil or nothing. We're gonna go for just a nice sear on this thing. There's a lot of oil and fat and grease inside that chuck steak. Instantly lit on fire. We didn't need any oil. After about a minute, we're gonna go ahead and flip it because this thing's cooking fast. Got that fire. All right, so speaking of that fuego, this ain't just gonna be no regular old chuck steak. We got some chimichurri homemade. We're gonna baste it on it while we rest it. Make sure you get you a plate and some foil because that's gonna be the next step here. This is just rapidly heating and searing. It's gonna continue to cook in the rest. We're at about 1.5 minutes now. I'm gonna kill that bottom burner. Over here on the side, you can see I already got my foil and my plate big enough to accommodate this steak. This resting period is very important. Also, get your meat out of the fridge a good hour before you go and try and do this. You want it nice and room temp. Put a little bit of that chimichurri on. Hit it with our foil. While the steak rests, let's go ahead and talk chimichurri. It's super easy. I did 50-50 cilantro and flat parsley. You could do all of one or the other, whatever. You need 1 cup. So I did a 1/2 cup cilantro, 1/2 cup parsley. Use any kind of herbs you'd like, really. Put about a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, about a 1/3 cup of red wine vinegar, and 4 cloves of garlic. The rest of it was pretty much just little dashes. You don't got to measure it, however you want to do it. I like putting some crushed red pepper, a little smoked paprika, and then of course some salt and pepper inside mine. I blended it up. I don't have a blender, so I kind of got it loose inside of my food processor, and then I finished it up with an immersion blender. Poured it into a plastic container and just left it in the fridge while the meat cured for 2 days. Meat's been resting for about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and slice into this beautiful chuck steak. See how tender that 48-hour dry brine got it inside the fridge. Look how easy it pulls apart. I know it doesn't look like it's cooked to a temp, and that's because it isn't. It's definitely well done, but look at this. It just falls apart, man. Next time you get you some chuck on sale, cut you some fatty steaks, dry them, cure them, put them inside that Bighorn, boy. If you're looking for something to put it on, I got mine on top of a rice pilaf. Pretty easy to do if y'all ain't never done it before. Pick your favorite rice. I use basmati. Cook it per the directions. Secret ingredients, throw in some of them Goya packets in there. I do that Kanazas from, and a chicken bouillon packet. I also use the water that I put in the rice to rinse out my chimichurri bowl, so that way I got some added seasonings from that. Don't forget to throw in the peas, carrots, and corn, but that ain't the star. Just do a little bit, okay? It's a rice dish, not a veg dish. Cook it as the directions say, and bam, nice little yellow rice pilaf to go with this, and that's kind of like a king's meal on the cheap. If this is your first time finding us, this is the Golf American Man channel, and I'm your host, Jason. We do a wide range of things, but most of it's centered around outdoor living and outdoor cooking, catching, doing things outside, boats, wrenching on cars, all that kind of cool stuff. So if it sounds like something you're into, hit subscribe and come back, make a nice steak, maybe make some ice cream. I just made a video on that too. Check that out. Or maybe we'll go set the points on a 68 Camaro. I don't know. I'll see y'all next time.
Skirt, skirt, we make it skirt, 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 skirt.